All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO, how's everybody doing out there? Salute to Lil Durk, Chicago's finest, Lil Durk. Obviously, we know he's facing a very serious case. He got booked for 5 felony charges a couple weeks ago, including criminal intent to commit murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, possession of a firearm by a convicted felony, and another charge associating himself with a criminal street gang. Yeah, he got some serious charges, and I think the thing that hurt Lil Durk the most when he was in the Atlanta court is their claim, and prosecution is claiming that they have him on camera shooting at a guy. This is a story that happened back in February. There was an incident that happened outside of the varsity, and law enforcement officials are claiming that Lil Durk and one of his homies, they were on camera shooting at another dude. The dude did make it. I think that's one of Lil Durk's things that he got going for him right now. The dude did make it, and the dude did get arrested back in Chicago. I don't know what went on. Again, they're claiming they got Lil Durk on camera shooting. I don't know that to be true. I haven't seen any footage. Obviously, I wouldn't say that if it was true. That's not my job. But in regards to Lil Durk, I think the best thing he got going for him right now is homie made it, and homie might have got into some other trouble. So that way, Lil Durk's law enforcement or his legal team could probably say, you know, dude really, he full of it. He trouble. This wasn't on us. You know, you might think you see us on camera, but it really wasn't Lil Durk. All right, we didn't have anything to do with it. Mind you, Lil Durk turned himself in. He turned himself in to face these charges, put out a new record right before he turned himself in. Like, Lil Durk knew what he was getting himself into. He knew he was going to have to turn himself in and fight for a bond. But congratulations to him. He has finally got a bond out of Atlanta jail. He will be let go tomorrow, Friday, a $250,000 bond. He will not be on house arrest. I think that's a big deal. But he will have a curfew between the hours of 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. He cannot be around any straps, obviously. So to me, that means he probably can't do a lot of shows. Obviously, when you go do shows, you're around weapons, you're around weed, you're around, I mean, it's hip hop. Y'all know the game. He probably can't do a lot of shows, but if I'm Lil Durk, I'm just happy to be home with my family and not there. All right, but again, until his trial, Lil Durk will be a free man, $250,000 bond, and he is fighting 5 felony charges. He cannot be 200 yards close to the victim. He cannot be around weapons, and he needs to be inside from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Ankle monitor on at all times. I think Lil Durk is just happy to be home. I think he actually has a good chance at beating this case. I know they say they got something on camera, but I think with money, and I think as long as this dude makes a full recovery and he continues to maybe do bad things on his side of it, I think Lil Durk might be fine. All right, that's just my opinion. I'm no legal expert, but we'll see. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Lil Durk granted a $250,000 bond, and he will await for his trial that is expected to happen in the near future. I'm out.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.